Captain's log, April the 15th, 2219. No one would have believed that our unlikely band of musicians would carry the hopes of a planet into worlds unknown to mankind. Our mission is to reach Mars, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to musically go where no man has gone before. We are Earth's musical ambassadors. We will find the melody that turned man into musician, and we will connect our universe. Music will save our planet. We will make history. Peace and hope to you all. We are on a mission to Mars.
Eight,
We leave behind a human habitat on the brink of extinction. As far back as the 20th century, global warming was predicted to be the biggest threat to our world. But the cause of our planet's demise is in fact man-made climate control. More powerful than any sovereign government, our hidden rulers have been trading our freedom for their wealth for millennia. Their wars ended in nuclear destruction. Their control of money led to financial crash. Their interference with our democracies led to revolution. Their surveillance led to mass paranoia. But it wasn't enough. They turned to controlling the weather and limiting our supply of water. Long ago, their secret experiments caused freak weather events, but in the 23rd century, they intensified their efforts. Our blue skies turned to a white haze of choking chemicals sprayed high above our children below. Then the oceans turned to a murky gray. Before long, we were trapped between strangling sky and toxic sea. This deliberate act, without our knowledge, devastated nature's finely balanced ecosystem. Mother Nature did not want to be controlled and resisted by releasing the poisonous chemicals through giant chasms in the atmosphere. While the starving begs for water, the wealthy grow richer, and the world our ancestors once called the Blue Planet is gradually turning black. Let us remember the world we leave behind.
Reach for your star. It's all well and good, but if we're honest, it's misunderstood. Think of the world you leave behind. All of the roads will be too far. All of our futures depend on your past. Care for the planet, for your future to last. Think of the children, our legacy, who will rely on you and me. From blue to fly, our world under attack. Too late to turn back time.
Let us wish each other peace and hope for our journey ahead. As the blazing thermal-nuclear rockets power MMP Galactic into orbit, we gaze upon her dome-shaped cockpit. That will be our home for the 180-day voyage to the Red Planet. Above, giant mushroom-shaped gravitational diffusers emit micro-electromagnetic pulses, providing us with enough artificial gravity to move as if on Earth. Behind, thousands of pipes in different shapes and sizes pump out synthetic oxygen for us to breathe. Our mission is not going to be easy. Upon reaching orbit, we will land on the moon to refuel. We will then journey to Mars, homing in on the musical signal heard on Earth. If we make it this far, we will search for a Martian civilization, make musical contact, and ask for their help in reversing the destruction of our planet's atmosphere.
Hooray! We're nearly there, Captain.
Rotational velocity of the Earth, we are propelled easterly and reach 24,000 miles per hour. Within a day, we make our final approach to the moon, navigating the same path as Apollo 11 nearly 250 years ago. The lunar surface is covered in cracks, scars, and moonquakes from billions of years of the Earth's gravitational pull, providing excellent shelter for incoming craft. We land safely, and galactic scanners search for human life. There has been an outpost here since the International Space Station tragedy of 2150. Once a thriving community of explorers, the lunar port now hosts just one lonely scientist, a living legend of modern space exploration called
Major Neil.
With only a small window to return to Earth, Neil's launch pad malfunctioned and he was left behind. He has resisted rescue many times, believing his only hope of survival is his beloved oxygen mask, which he refuses to remove. He's been here for 21 years, 7 months, and 3 days. Neil is cold, weary, and delirious from the highly addictive artificial air which poisons his mind. He survives on emergency supplies from passing ships and spends his remaining days monitoring the deteriorating atmosphere on Earth from 238,855 miles away. Major Neil approaches our ship with caution.
It's cold on the moon, but I'm singing my tune. Why do I have to watch the earth tonight? I spin on its axis, again anaphylaxis. Look at me, I am one poor mite. One poor lonely mite, I am one poor breathless mite. Won't you go now? Can't you see? Whatever way you read it, it's not fair on me.
Hello, Major Neil. We can see you're really ill.
Lived here most my life, volunteered to leave my wife. Then I got into some strife. Whatever way you read it, it's not fair on me.
They had to leave you here. An asteroid was really near.
20 years or more, I've been stuck to the lunar floor. Don't think I can take much more. Whatever way you read it, it's not fair on me.
It's all very sad, but we think you've gone mad. You've been done by the artificial air. The stuff that you're breathing prevents you from leaving.
Good Lord.
Remove the mask and we'll take good care.
I do as you ask, but if I take off my mask, I'm sure I will not last. And even in your spaceship, I'm afraid to breathe.
Stop your moaning, please. Take it off before you wheeze.
I looked down on you as the world turned black from blue. Now you want my trust in you. And even in your spaceship, I'm afraid to breathe.
Stop your indignation. Focus on your respiration.
I
Please
do as you ask, but if I take off my mask, won't you give me one last chance? Whatever way you read it, it's not fair on me.
Please do as we ask.
On me.
Please take off that mask.
On me.
It's your only chance.
Woe is me.
Come on, Major Neil. You can do this. We're all behind you. Literally.
Oh, it's all right, actually. Dad! Son? Oh, my boy, after all these years. My boy. Oh, you fellows, how are you? Splendid.
With our passengers safely on board, we prepare for liftoff. Set Galactic's coordinates for Mars.
Aye, aye, Captain.
breathing comfortably through our state-of-the-art oxygen supply, Neil tells us about life as a young astronaut with the famous Lunar Settlement Division. He was named after the first man on the moon, Neil Armstrong, and so was surely destined for greatness. But now, as he gazes down at his home, quickly disappearing in the fiery blast from our rocket engines, Neil is sad. He is no doubt experiencing the come-down from all that contaminated air.
I was the last to join them, and now I am the last to leave. I spent 2 decades looking down at the Earth as every corner slowly turned from blue to black. I've had a bird's eye view of our inhumanity. Believe me, it does something to you after a while.
We peer down at Earth. He's right. It looks dreadful. How could we have let this happen? How can we possibly help? There have been expeditions to Mars before, but none have ever returned. The 300 million mile journey is fraught with danger. Was our rocket fast enough to escape the pull of Earth's gravity? Had we launched at the right time when the worlds were closest together, or would we run out of fuel? Everything from this point was just theory. Some of us wished we'd never even started.
Now, what is the one language that everyone in the universe can understand, regardless of where you come from or what god you believe in?
Music!
So, when you get to Mars, you must make musical contact, or all is lost. Peace and hope.
Be with you as you go.
We're approaching Mars. I don't think this will be as straightforward as the moon landing. We need more power! Thunder! We have a problem!
Hey there, do you want to play music too?
Nervously, one by one, our ambassadors call out to the empty, murky landscape as we search for any sign of movement through the dust cloud. planet is desolate and silent.
What's that strange sound?
Oh, I don't know. What is it?
It's music, Jen, but not as we know it.
We are transfixed as huge shapes come towards us, like nothing we've ever seen before. They appear to be singing, but their language is completely alien. The dust clears for a moment. The shapes become eerily still, their shadows looming over us.
Oh, I don't like this. What do they want?
We're afraid, but luckily, Galactic has a small crew of highly trained space warriors on board.
Stop back! Let me at them!
What on earth are you thinking? Get back, men. We don't want to anger them. Use your music. Answer them with music. It may be the only thing they understand. Oh, why didn't I just stay on the moon? No, I had to be a hero, didn't I?
Quickly, summon the musicians to the landing platform.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Send for the saxophones.
Send for the saxophones!
Same for the saxophone.
Aye, Captain! Let's listen for a response.
Anything. Come on, orchestra. Acting, orchestra.
Nothing.
No, niente.
Send for the ukulele.
Send for the ukulele.
Same for the ukulele.
Aye, Captain!
Well played, that man. A wonderful, yeah.
Still nothing.
We need something higher. Send for the glockenspielers.
Send for the glockenspielers.
Send for the glockenspielers.
Aye, Captain!
3, 4.
Bravo, well played, that man. Yes.
Keep listening, they might respond. No.
The shadows are looming higher over our heads. We feel cold and anxious. Send for the trumpeters.
Send for the trumpeters.
Send for the trumpeters.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Stop.
I think we just blew it.
I know. Send for the singers.
Send for the singers.
Send for the singers.
Aye, Captain.
Astonishing! Do it again!
Step up, Sammy Adam.
Oh, someone beam them up.
Send for the translator.
Send for the translator.
Send for the translator.
Sigium si sigium, tis nepo peroitra, leave tina isuti, sicurive trap, effo et, drow e lored, nignab, devo, snow red, so exigium, si sigin, otian. Music is magic. It opens up your heart and touches every part. Our sound can heal everything in the universe, from the tiniest organism to the largest planet, because we are all the same. We live by the same energy source, the sun.
One small step for you is the giant leap for me.
But we live under the same star in this galaxy.
You just
with music as my guide,
I take life in my stride.
And if I don't look back, I will find someone to hear the music inside.
Send us your power again. Heal us with the music you know.
As captain of MMP Galactic, on behalf of our Earth, please save our planet. Make it so! Together! Engage!
Shoot
Captain's log, October 10th, 2219. We return to London as heroes. To our green and pleasant land, to our land of hope and glory, the Union Jack waves in honor at the mighty Royal Albert Hall. Music has saved the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to join us with our last night of the prom section, our wonderful young patron, Noah Wall. Are you here, Noah? Is he here? Yes. Please give him a round of applause. You might need to go around the front of the piano.
and hope, everyone. Look, even Her Majesty the Queen is here. Rule Britannia!
Ladies and gentlemen, we working? Hello? Can you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Still can't hear me. You can. Hello? Oh, there we are. No. Still can't hear me? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go on, please could you have a huge round of applause for our narrator for our space musical, Mr. Peter Egan. And ladies, it's now turn to introduce you as yourselves, not aliens. You are no longer here. Please welcome back Classical Reflection. Right, what's next? Oh, yes, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've had as wonderful evening as we have up here. Have you enjoyed it this evening? Sure. This concert has been about a journey for so many of us. For me personally, for all the staff, for the volunteers, the wonderful carers, the students, most of all, and of course their parents and family and friends. But there is one young musician that isn't here, and that's Charles. I think we've got a picture of Charles on the screen. Charles was one of our first Music Man Project student ambassadors. He was a wonderful young man. Whatever challenges were put in front of him, he overcame them. And he did it with a smile on his face and a determination. He just kept going. And no more so was that the case than at the London Palladium in 2017. Because you may recall, if you were there, that Charles had a seizure on stage. And he was out there, out cold on the stage and had to be treated. And Mum, Dad came up and the paramedics. And he came round and then he performed for the rest of the show, including the main part in the second half. And this is just typical of Charles. But sadly, we lost him last year. So he never quite made this journey. But I know that he is here watching down on every single one of us. And this is very much dedicated to you, Charles. Every note of the music and every ounce of energy that we've all put into it this evening is for you. Now, Charles will live on through his music, through the love and affection that he gave to, and support that he gave to other students at the Music Man Project. And he will do that through our Charles Colwick Memorial Shield, which is a beautiful, large shield. The Music Man Project UK, the Charles Colwick Memorial Shield. And every year we will present this to one of our musicians who have overcome some challenges to do what they do, that have showed great strength of character and determination to achieve in music and in musical performance in particular. And the first name is a young musician that's here this evening, and we'd like to present her with the award. So it gives me great pleasure in awarding the Charles Colwick Memorial Shield to Claire Alderton. Well done, Claire.
Thank you.
Well done, Claire. All right. Yeah. Should we take that back just for safety? Is that all right? We've got one other one, didn't we? Okay. There we are, Sarah. Thank you. So that's for you, Charles, in your memory. And Charles loved these songs, and he loved this next song in particular. It's called Join Together. And we want you to join us to sing this, every single one of you. It's very straightforward. Have we got the picture, lovely Chris's picture on the screen? Thank you, Trudy. Chris Coates, a wonderful singer, drew that, and I think that says it all. So, join together. And it goes like this, the chorus. Join together, one by one. Join together, and then you hold the hands of the person sitting next to you. So check that you like them first. Have a little look. You never know who you've been lumbered with. Wonderful. And then we do it again. Join together, two by two. Join together, hand in hand. And then we go join together, three by three. Join together, hand in hand. And then lastly, join together, four by four. Join together, hand in hand. And then we got a bit bored. Wonderful. The lyrics for this song are written by Jenny. Beautiful lyrics.
Boring, but good.
Beautiful. Oh, sorry, that didn't come out right. Beautifully. And then, what I mean is we got to four, you see. And then we go all together, side by side. All together, hand in hand. And at that bit, Royal Albert Hall, I want you to all stand. Not now, but at the moment. All right? I can see some of you getting your mobile phones in the pocket safely. So yes, at that bit, only on all together, side by side. And you're going to give these guys, because this is their show, the biggest cheer after that, because you'll be on your feet anyway, which is marvellous. So this is Join Together. And the words are stunning in what they tell us about life, I think, okay? So, join, I was going to say something, I forgot. Okay, are we ready? Oh, that's what I was going to say. We have a soloist. I bet some of you have been watching Sam. Isn't she wonderful? Our wonderful lead ambassador here. And I call Sam my very own Barbara Streisand. Yes. Not Barbara Windsor. Barbara Streisand. I call her my very own Barbara Streisand. So, over to you, Sam. Do the big last number. Let's give them one more round of applause. The Music Man Project.
In times of uncertainty, love and friendship see you through. Music mends an aching heart.
Note by note, note by note. One more. Note by note. Here we go. One more. Charlie! Thank you very much, everyone. Please do be seated because we have just got a few words from our patron. So please welcome on stage. You've got to follow that, Sir David. Our patron who's been an amazing support. Let me tell you this. This man has been an incredible support to me personally and the Music Man Project in South and Mencap. Sir David Amos.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very humbling experience for all of us. But for the audience, it has been truly amazing. And tonight, this performance has been enjoyed by civic leaders. It's been enjoyed by the Secretary of State for International Development, former Minister for Disabled, by the Right Honourable Member of Parliament for Raleigh and Wickford, Mr. Mark Francois, but most importantly, it's been enjoyed by you, the family and friends and relatives. And I can only just begin to imagine how each and every one of you must be bursting with pride at what these people have achieved tonight. These people have proved that music is magic and that dreams can come true. And tonight their dreams have come true because these artists would take for the rest of their lives that they have performed at the iconic Royal Albert Hall. And now the formal thanks. Will the Music Man Choir please stand up and take a bow? And I'm sure Lorraine Kelly is looking down from heaven now, so will our wonderful orchestra please take a bow? Will our wonderful solo artists, if only I had a voice like Peter Egan, please kindly take a bow? So it's no secret, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm very proud that this project started in Southend, and it's yet another reason why next year in our centenary, Southend must become a city. David Stanley would be the first to admit that he couldn't have achieved all that he has without the support of the wonderful team of Jenny, Sarah, and all the rest of his wonderful crew. Can they take a bow? I forgot Natalie. Now, before we go on our way, ladies and gentlemen, David Stanley is a truly extraordinary person. I cannot imagine the organisation that went into this production. David Stanley could achieve anything. If he entered this choir into the Eurovision Song Contest, we'd win it. If he was asked to fix Brexit, he could fix it. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Music Man project has taken the Palladium by storm. It's conquered the Royal Albert Hall. And as it goes on to conquer the rest of the world, there's only one place they're going, and that is Broadway.
Broadway.
So, ladies and gentlemen, stand up and 3 cheers for the Music Man project. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Thank you very much. very much. Now, it would... Is that for me? Very, very quickly, because I know we need to go, and I promise this won't be for 200 years like the Palladium. We do have some collection buckets, which, if the collection people could move into position, and we didn't organise this really, but if some of the ambassadors could go out to that door, and we've got some... But also, these things don't pay for themselves, as you can very well imagine. And we are run by Southend Men Cup, and that's overseas, all of these organisations, and links with the other charities that are represented here as well. But if you could give generously on your exits, that would be wonderful. And we've got some wonderful challenges coming up. Helen, where's Helen? She's over there. Helen is coming down with the bucket sorting lady. But Helen is going to do a skydive with 4 other ladies. And they're raising money for the Music Man Project. So please have a look on our Facebook page, the Music Man Project UK, and see about that, if you could follow that. And to have a quick word, Tim is going to do something really extraordinary. He will tell you all about it very quickly now, because you might want to sponsor him, okay? Sponsor him, Tim. Tim Gotcha, everybody. And then I'll let you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I met David Stanley a few months ago, and we immediately started collaborating. Not only am I going to host him and the Music Man Project in Nepal, but we need to pay for more of this. And so I've decided, and I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, to announce that I'm going to swim across the Thames estuary for the Music Man Project. That's not the Thames at Henley, that's not the Thames at London Bridge, but it's Southend to Kent. So please...
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Please, then, our last thing to do is to sing the national anthem. So please, if you could stand, and I will hand over to our amazing conductor, Liam Bates, and the wonderful orchestra, and introduce our national anthem soloist, Ian Jewell.